Chosen, welcome to now. I'll start this video with awesome crystals, green emerald, and this golden amethyst. These are for abundance, for clarity, for getting out of the mind fuck basically. And fire, flame for purity, for getting rid of the negative energies that surround you, because naturally you're the chosen and the demonic energies attack you, and that's why you've got to have Goddess Tara, the green Goddess Tara, for protection, for renewal, for creativity, and for all of the blessings. And since I'm a devotee of Goddess Radha and Lord Krishna, also sharing them their blessings to you. So let's get into the topic. And I wanted to talk about you taking control of your energies. That means you have forgotten who you are. That's why you think that you have given away your power basically to the external world. And every time you have played small, not because you wanted to be small and because you are confused in just your own knowing of who you are. You are probably a humble person and you just operate through that way, being simple, being humble. But the society took you for granted. They thought that you're a fool, that you are weak. They took your humble behavior and your honesty for foolishness. They thought that you're foolish and that you don't have anything in you to offer. Well, it's time to discover who you are, to reveal who you are, shall we? So, all this while you have been the king, all this while you have been the queen, but well, your haters, people who do not want you to shine in your utmost divinity, they wanted to put you down, they wanted to control you through by throwing their negative energy, by coughing all the time, so that they could throw up their hate on you. Well, people just display what they have. So if they are full of resentment and hate and disease, that's what they project outwards. If you're someone like me who's a chosen, who's full of courage, beauty, vigor, youth, energy, intelligence, power, creativity, love, joy, that's what you share out. So don't be afraid when you go out in the external world to meet these demons. Precisely. They would give to you what they have: darkness, confusion, chaos, drama, and watch. The moment you meet your vibe tribe, they are all about having good, happy energy. They have got a good, happy aura around them. So, this is it. And notice how come the devil energies, they never ever stop attacking you. So they be sending out their bat omened birds who all the time make noise around you. They be trying to throw up their fearful energies onto you just because they are living out of fear. And why are they living out of fear? Because they have chosen not to be in the love of God. And they might say, no, 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 I'm not a Satan worshipper. But they are. There's only two ways. Either you are in love with God or you worship Satan. There's no other way. So anybody who tries to bring your vibe down, who is jealous the moment you are happy, who is hating you because you are shining the light of joy, because you're happy dancing, you're happy singing, you're happy cooking, you're happy just expressing the beautiful, badass, divine musical channel that the gods and goddesses are channeling through you, they get so damn jealous. So they gang stalk you, they laugh on your face, they throw up their garbage on the street on your way wherever you go, just so that they can piss you off, so that they can derail you. But bitch, we are just designed different. We are born to lead. Let me tell you one more time. I'm not here to be suppressed by you. I'm here to rule because I'm the king. And soon the entire world will obey me because I'm the king. And I put no jokes about it. They think that they have more money, so they think that they are the king. Nope. Nopes. Absolutely not. You know who's the real king? Who's the true king? Somebody who's a giver. Somebody who has got the intention of raising the planet's vibration. Somebody is all about sharing the good, happy energy. The highest energy on the planet is love. And what are these demons doing outside? They be spreading hate because they do not know what love is. That's why those are the beggars. And you, the chosen, you are the billionaire. You are the trillionaire. You are the king. So just wake up and roar. We ain't playing those games of acting silly and dumb. Like whenever I go out, I see all these demonic entities. They come around me, they follow me, and they want to steal my energy. So have you ever noticed how come when you step out, all these people start running around you? All these dead ass people who got no energy, who know no love, they just come around you to steal your energy. So that they want to show, look, I'm active and I'm better off than you. They want to one up you. Joke's on you. Life is different when nobody wanted you to rise, but you transmuted all of that negativity onto your favor. And I'm here to slay. I'm here to be the best. And I'm here to be the king because that's who I am. And every time these snakes and these cowards and these rats and toads, they have tried to tell me who I am, I exactly show them the mirror. Everything ugly that they're projecting onto me is about them, not about me. In fact, the more they want me to play it down, I'd rather shine up 1,000 times better. And I'm in the energetically shift in my own life right now, at this point in my life, where I can manifest anything, whatever I want. These demons, they think that they could come on your way so that they could stop you. Sorry, bitch. Go somewhere else. Go back to the same place where you belong, with your demonic friends, with your demonic family. I think they are better off at slapping you, isn't it? Because we, the chosen, we know our vibe tribe is always about the number one. Because when I'm number one, I completely believe in working with none but the best. I take no chances and take no misjudgments. Okay, don't get me wrong, but you might end up working with somebody too average. But my intention is always to bring out the best in that person along with myself. But what these energy vampires are trying to do is they learn from you, they copy from you, and then they want you to be stripped out of that skill. How's that going to happen? It's like saying that you are taking from the sun's energy, and you want the sun to disappear. Well, if the sun goes down, that means it's night, it is darkness. And I am the sun. I'm not a ray of the sun. I'm the whole beautiful, shining, global sun. And I'm not like you. I don't play small like you guys. And that's why the moment you raise up to your power, you see everyone, literally all of the demons, they get so triggered. And here's how you conserve your energy. You forgive them. You forgive your haters, but do not forget what they have done. Because your forgetting of what they have done is you giving away your power. But here's the catch. Every time the demons send out their negativity, their jealousy, their hate, their negative vibes onto you, you must take all of that and transmute that to alchemize it so that you are going to be the best version of yourself. Notice that you are not falling sick because of you're actually weak or something like that. You are falling sick because you do not want to wake up every day accepting the fact that life is a challenge and you have got daily demons to fight and you must fight. It's in that fight with your own inner self, your own mind limitations, your own mind fucks, as well as the external demons outside. It's that fight that is going to give you the immunity, not those tablets, not that high energetic diet. Because what use is that diet going to give you when your inner sanctum is not pure? When you're not truly fighting the right battle, that's when you fall sick. So here's the catch: to stay strong, to stay healthy, your intention must be right. It must be turned towards the light. Because as long as you are with the fear, you are working with the demons, you are living out of fear with your family, which you know very well they do not have the best interest for you. But every time you keep choosing low vibrational state for yourself just to fit in, you're going to fail. You are going to fail no matter how hard you try, no matter how much change of diet you do, no matter how better doctors and clinics you go to, no matter how much amount of spa or massages or whatever treatment you do to your body. But until you are not aligned from your own inner self, which is from your soul, nothing is going to solve your problem. So alignment, the right alignment, that is such an important key. You're a giver, so you keep on giving. And your haters, they are the takers. They watch you, they study you, they take from you, and in return, there's nothing to give. That's why those are the beggars. A beggar would just take and they won't give back, right? Because they don't have anything to offer. But you're the giver because you have got millions, you've got trillions of riches inside of you. And that's what Christ said when he meant those who have more will be given more. That means your skills are going to get multiplied. And somebody who's a taker, who's a demon, who wants you low, who want to show that they are better off than you and want to keep you down, from them, whatever they have, everything will be taken away. So always make sure that your intention and your way of living is right. Because there's a complete order of divine justice. And don't think that you are suffering because you're good. You are suffering because if you truly analyze your own life, you would come to this agreement that there were certain things which you did not live up to, which your inner instinct told you that you should have done this way, but you went the other way. And every time you are not listening to your instinct because you have killed your instinct out of fear, is because you have the fear that the external world, which has more power, they might destroy me if I stay with my truth. You have the fear that nobody would stand with you if you stand in your truth all alone. But this is incorrect. Because when truly, if you're actually on this journey of truth and you are not doing any sort of compromise with your soul, with your integrity, with the high morals that you have for yourself, you would be rewarded. Universe will hand over everything that they feel you're worthy of. So don't beg to these beggars. Rather, make yourself the best version so that you start to love yourself. So that you are setting the best example for yourself. And the moment you start living up for your own self through those lenses, that's when others are also inspired because they see that you are the true king. They might have a lot of ego and they might not talk about that on your face, but deep down, everybody around here respects you for that. And even though they're laughing and making fun of you or trying to act silly, trying to do nonsense, still, even your haters, your enemies have mad respect for you. Why? Because I bring out the best in them. They were all dead and sleeping and having no mission, no vision, no nothing. But the moment I step in to a room, the moment I step in to any surrounding, they do not have a choice but to bring out in front of me their best self. And I don't say nothing. It's just my presence is my authority. I have the authority. And that's why I speak. Because I live my life through that way. And the moment I come up on camera is because I want to share what has bloomed inside of me. It's just all about giving. And also, I'm an expressionist. I'm a musician. I'm a great I'm trying to be good at whatever I do, be it sports or be it gym or be it swimming or be it cycling or whatever, or even now I'm getting into more into art making. So it might be in terms of how I make the painting. So I've ordered a lot of Japanese brushes and multiple different types of brushes so that I could understand what each brush could do and how my mind, how it thinks, can it actually paint that on a canvas. So all of these are experiments, right? We all are trying to experiment ourselves. But notice this, the moment you are tested by life and you've got all of this energy, restless energy in you, don't fear from that. That is your point of center. That is your that is your soul trying to tell you that, well, it's your time to create. So don't try to suppress that energy with, okay, I'll just go and chant and keep myself calm. There's a time for that. Don't rush to that state of peace. When life has thrown in chaos to you, dance in it. Don't try and suppress that energy. If it calls you out wild, dance like wild ass, like nobody's watching you. Sing like nobody is there on the planet. Sing like you are the only one that exists. Speak it out like how the entire universe is commanded to listen. Be a badass warrior. Just be a badass at whatever you do. I don't care, whatever you do. Bring out the warrior in you. And I know as my haters listen to this, they are going to use it against me. But well, I'm scared of nothing. Because truly, a person of light, a divine child of God who lives in Christ consciousness every single day of my waking hour and even in my sleep, you've got nothing to fear. Because you know, fear is just an illusion. And the moment you face into it, then you actually see that that's so strange. What was I so scared of? Why was I thinking so much? Like the biggest fear is death, right? Everyone has the biggest fear of being dead. And even before that, Alan Watts talks about it. There was an old woman, and she went to his session to listen to Alan Watts, and she said, "I'm scared because how will the world perceive me, and I'm scared because how would I don't want to die because if I die, then my opponent, my haters, are going to laugh and say, 'Oh, poor she died. She couldn't fight this life.'" Ha 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 ha. So that was the fear. So Alan Watts told very beautifully that so you are not in the fear of death, but you are fearing death because of the way how the society will see you as a loser, that you couldn't keep yourself alive, that you were not strong enough to live this life. And you are more scared that the people will laugh at you, that your family will laugh at you, that will take over your possessions once you die. That's a very pointless way of seeing to it, right? Because honestly, every single day, if you zoom into the fear statement, you are having fears about what if what I think that is not going to be accepted by the other party, and they are going to say no to me. Basically, you don't want to fail. You never want to fail. But here's the thing, if you are not failing, means you are not trying. And people are so much scared and living in darkness. That's why you see so many zombies outside. And of course, you see angels too. Like every day that I go out, I see zombies, but I also see beautiful angels. So you would find it's a yin yang world. Both types of categories of people are there. There are demons, there are fearful beings who want to control you, who are jealous of who you are, who want to be you and strip you off of the skills that you have because they want it. Those are the demons. And then there are angelic beings who are themselves like you, who have good energy around them, who are not operating out of fear, who are constantly working on making themselves better, who are constantly working on improving their own selves. These are the people who are not interested in poking their nose into others' affairs. These are the creators, these are the artists, these are the good people in the business who actually not just work for money, but who basically want to serve their best products to others so that it could be of use, so that it could improve and enhance somebody else's life. So I'm not saying that a poor person is always evil or a rich person is always evil. A rich person who is working with the intention of uplifting goodness and integrity and happiness and satisfaction in the world, those are the divine beings. So it's all about your intention, and from your intention stems in the right action. But if you've got a wicked thought that I want to succeed and I want at the cost of others, at the cost of other losing means I'm winning, that's a very demonic state of mindset. And I tell you, you're going to get that far in life based on your mindset. Somebody who has got a weak state of mindset can never, ever be respected. They might have money, but you would never be respected. And what are you? If you do not have self esteem, you do not have integrity, you're a beggar. But if you do have those gems, and then you realize from that state, since you have integrity, you have intention, you have intelligence, you can create something worth a lot of money too. If you want to, if you're interested in making money, surely you can get all of your ideas into a manifested reality in the physical realm as well. When all of these great leaders and philosophers, they started out their journey, and when they started talking the truth of how the real people who have got real intelligence, they have been shunned down and outcasted, told to leave because you do not belong, because we are all so dark, and how dare you be yourself. Like a lot of my videos have been taken down on YouTube just because I tell the truth. Now that does not stop me from not speaking the truth. I'll have another say, I'll give it another try. Because my intention is my message, what I have, I'm living by that, and I want to speak it out because there's something in you that wants to express itself. That's the reason you were born. If I was so happy with my non-physical experience, I might have just been like in the ether, and there's nothing wrong being ether. But because the energies wanted to manifest, so I was born. And know this, I watched a very nice video today that talked about life, that you're not born here just to consume and to have more and shop more and buy more and enjoy more. Your soul took birth on the planet not just to serve like a slave, not that you just go on living like a slave, so that you just get your wages and you do the service and you make this into a cycle. That's a very animalistic sort of existence. You are born on the planet so that you could raise up your consciousness. And in order to increase your consciousness, you've got to go through struggles. You've got to go through the oppositions. You've got to go through a lot of hate. You've got to go through your own shadow work. And you might say, I don't want to do it, but there's no other way. Like, what is your shadow? Things that you fear the most. And true spirituality, true increase in consciousness would mean that you're going to leave back everything that does not serve you. You might want to do a complete change in your career, not just a job change, a complete career change, a complete change of who you are, of how your interests are, of how you perceive the world. It might mean leaving back everything that is dead. It might be going alone. It might mean that you are completely in this state of unknown with yourself, which feels terrible, which feels pathetic, which gives you uneasiness in your gut. but you still be that, which completely means that people will misunderstand you because they want to misunderstand you, and it's intentional, and you being okay with it because for you, what matters is not their validation. For you, what matters is truth. Because you know you can keep on chewing the chewed, but that doesn't give you happiness anymore. You can keep on buying clothes, jewelry, diamonds, entering into next relationship because this guy sucks, and then you move on to the next, or this girl sucks, so I go on changing my girlfriends. But you know that's dead. Because what you truly are seeking is you want to go home. What you truly want is you want to be in absolute state of truth wherein you are seeing for how things are. And deep inside you, there's also a sense of, how should I say that? Like, nobody wants a lie, right? So if I sell you something for a lie, you're not going to like it. But what you want is you keep on lying to rest of the people in the world and they be nodding their head. How does that work? Just like how you do not want a lie around you, same does the world outside too. But being born on this realm, you realize that everyone is lying day in and out. And the more honest you are, more truthful you are, people tend to act like, no, this is not right. And they want to avoid you. They want to intentionally cut you off. They want to manipulate your truth for their lies. So if you expose somebody and say this is false and they are a liar, they're going to turn back on you and say, no, you are the liar. If you're talking about the evil ones worshipping Satan, they're going to say, no, you are the evil one, you are the Satan. Though you be completely talking of Christ consciousness, you be living like a Christ, and they know that. But there's no way you can make a liar say the truth. So you're just called out to keep going. You're just called out to keep going without this desire that I want somebody who without having any desire of without having any expectation. So just don't have any expectation from the world that they're going to clap for me or they're going to hate me or love me. Because you see, whatever you do, you do not know the outcome. So you might be thinking on starting a business and then you start out on the journey, but you do not know where the next step is going to lead you. So all you do is you put one foot after the other. That's all you do. You just keep going one after the other. If you think of buying a lottery, you know that you're not sure if your lottery is going to make you a millionaire or not. But you still take the chance. You still buy that lotto ticket. And probably you buy 5 or 10 of them, thinking maybe you might think it's funny. Like, how would you just be a millionaire by buying 10 or 5 lotto tickets? But who knows? In somebody's destiny, if it is, maybe they will get it. I don't know, it didn't work for me. Like I had bought few tickets and it didn't hit the jackpot. But I just tried because somewhere inside me it said that maybe just give it a try. And what are the chances? Chances is either you'll win it or you will not. So I did not win that. But somebody else would have won. Somebody else who would have bought the ticket with the same intention of winning might have won it. So there's everyone's destiny. And I'm here just so that you be free. You be free of all of the fear. The main intention is that you should get rid of fear. Because what is fear after all? Fear is trying to keep you confused and suffocated and unhappy. And those are the low vibrational states. That's where you find yourself so heavy with energies and so low and so negative, just like these energy vampires. You look in their eyes, so dead. Look at the way they move, so dead. They've got no joy, as if like just walking zombies. And look at a happy child, just happy dancing. Look at a happy bird, just enjoying the fruit. Look at a happy elephant, a happy baby elephant taking shower. I just saw a video on YouTube of a cute, very cute, happy baby elephant that was just so happy dipping the trunk in water. They're so cute. A monkey eating a banana and so happy about it. Or you making yourself that awesome business and enjoying everything that you have built around it. How beautiful is that? Are you making that beautiful painting that brings your soul alive? How awesome is that? Or if you're a sculptor making a sculpture of goddess Tara, like so, so beautiful, and then painting it all green with golden, and then you sing, "We are golden, we are golden, yes, we are golden," because you are golden. And they just want to make you forget and try to bring you down at their level, because they be working and scheming out of darkness, but that's not the way you work. You work in plain states of clarity. So just keep going and see where it takes you. Sometimes you might feel that the energy around you is just making you so much mad, like it's just too much out there. That's because you are dealing not just with your energy, but with the collective consciousness. So there's fear out there, there is unclarity, there's chaos, confusion. All of that gets to you too, because we are all collectively together. So that's how the darkness and the light games interplay into each other. Every time you think that you're trying to dim your light to keep yourself safe, that is destruction. Because see to it that the evil ones, they are constantly scheming against you. So they are not stopping. They are constantly trying to break you, whereas you are trying to forgive them. Watch this out. You are trying to help the world, but the same world tries to destroy you for the fact that you have got a beautiful heart. And the world is not ready for that. That's why they crucified Christ. Because he was such a giver, he was such a beautiful soul, he was such a divine God, that even though on the cross he said, "Forgive them, for they do not know what they are doing." And that is what it means to be in Christ consciousness, despite the world trying to break you for the fact that you are made of love and you are sharing your love. Like that beautiful song of Jamira Coy. And I'm giving my love to this world, only to be told I'm not human being. That's what the world said yesterday. So his lyrics is so true. For all of the love that you give, the world is going to tell you and slap you back and say that you're not a human. You're evil for the fact that you are helping. You're uplifting them, lifting them out of the darkness, out of the dungeons of darkness, and they want to outcast you. Just like how your family does it. They have no support over you, but whenever they want something from you, they're always there. Whenever they need something from you, they're always there. But when you need something, nobody's there. When they are down, they come to you for your energy. And you give it because you think, well, they are my parents, so why not? And you forgive them. But you do not forget what they have done. Same way like the external world. They be constantly stealing from you your good energy, your good vibe, your ideas, your aura, everything, but give you no respect. But you still forgive them, but you do not forget. Because you are forgiving not because they are worthy of forgiveness. You are forgiving them because you want to clear your internal state of consciousness. You want yourself to be kept clean and pure. You do not want to be untidy and impure like them. So while they will be stinking, they will not take shower for months and for years. They would be telling to you, chosen, which is absolutely in supreme state of bliss, beauty, consciousness, smelling good, having everything set neat and clean. And they would come around you and say that, oh, something is stinking. All of those liars, don't believe them. Because if their intention is, if they do not go out and throw garbage onto you, they do not have a sense of illusion that they are clean. Now understand this, forgiving doesn't mean that you will not fight. If you have read Gita, which I would definitely recommend you to read, Bhagavad Gita, in that Lord Krishna clearly tells Arjun that you are not this body, but you've got to do this fight for the truth, for dharma, for spirituality. Because if you lose it, and if you're not fighting, the whole world will take you as a coward. And you would have no space either in heaven or on earth. So do what's right. And there's no way that you would not face your own fear. Of course, you see the demons outside and you do feel fearful, but face the fear and do it anyway. That is the way. And it might seem like a mini death. You might feel something in you has died because you were living by the illusion that the world is safe, which is not the case. And you might feel the fear and uneasiness in your body, in your gut, in your mind, in your inner space. But you go ahead and do it anyway. Because what is the other way? The other way is to sit with it and feel low with it. And probably you would stay in that state for a few days, but not for too long. Because every single day your mind keeps telling you that just get out and move. Just get out and destroy those haters who are trying to keep you stuck. And you know how you destroy them? Just by showing up. Just by showing up. That's how you do it. Your very presence scares them to the core. And it is not to say that you will not die or they will not die. Everything that is born will die. Your haters will die. You will die. Because in the physical realm, even Jesus Christ died and Buddha died and Lord Krishna died. But those are the legends. World remembers them, not the haters. World worships them, not the... So you might think that if, like for example, when Socrates was given poison to drink and he still drank that, because if he would have chosen for comfort and for living rules from the king, he would not have been so known. And nobody would respect him. And mind you, Socrates did not drink poison so that world would respect him, but because he chose his own, he never wanted to fall in his own eyes. He was such a selfless man. And that is greatness. Precisely that is greatness. And all of this comes from listening to your gut. And your gut tells you every single day what you need to do. But that means a lot of fries. That means a lot of work. And you might want to just rest and relax. Because you feel every day I wake up just to fight. And that is too much taxing on me. And then you look at these demons outside, they are just having fun. But it's quite the other way. The more fun you seem You might think that they're having more fun. Oh, their life is easy. Is because it's more dead. And the more dead you feel, that's because you are most alive. You get it? This is the rule of four. The rule of four is there's the light and the demon, and in the demon is the light, and in your light there is a black thing. Very much like the yin yang. So there is those four. So something that you think you are fighting it day and night and you are finding it terrible is basically bringing out the best in you. Whereas when you see your haters have fun and enjoy, that enjoyment is basically killing them because they are not listening to their own soul calling, and that is dying. And in your dying physically is your spiritual salvation. That's what makes you feel more alive. That's what keeps you most alive in the most maddest of the times. Which your haters are being such a fool and so much dependent on comfort and money and people. That's the reason why they are so weak. And that's the reason why you are so strong. Because you depend on yourself. That's why you are so intelligent. You do every single thing by yourself, and your haters are so shocked. Like, how are you so. Basically, they're shocked at your awesomeness. And that's why they are so madly in love with you. That's why they follow you. That's why they do everything that you do because they have never seen someone like you. But on the external way, because they are psychopaths, they want to show that they hate you. That's why they do all of these things, like laugh at you or throw up nonsense stuffs on the way to harass you mentally. Coming to the symbols, these beautiful crystal pyramids. I love these because they are all about beautiful energy. And even this lovely coaster that I bought of sun. Sun, because sun is all about light, sun is all about truth, sun is the true doctor. Nature is your true healer. But the society we live in has divided all of us, and you see everyone at war with someone else. You go out in the street, there are people fighting. You go out in restaurants and cafes, there are people fighting about their order. There's just no patience in people anymore. They cannot bear each other. And even if though they are quiet, you can sense the hate. It's just in the air. And how could the world be at peace while there is so much war happening in some continent and you think that we are all not connected? When there are people dying, when there are people dying and staying in a state of hunger and poverty and misery because of bombings, and you think that would not affect you? Everything affects everyone else in this entire consciousness. So now the choice is up to you. Are you going to live by fear because of majority of people outside are demonic and they want to control you because you, the chosen, you're a person of light? Or are you going to keep working in the path of light, though dangerous, though it means facing your fears, though it might mean dying, but you still say yes to it? Because a coward dies and a hero dies. Now the choice is on you. You want to die as a coward like them? Or do you want to die as a hero? I'm a born hero. I'm a built-in son. I'm just born this way. And there's no way I would go do a compromise. I've never done that my entire fucking life. But the cowards would continue to be cowards because that's who they are. But it's my purpose to tell precisely that I'm the king, and that's how they learn. To use your words in the most powerful way. Because you see, your words have got power. The moment you claim, I'm the king, I'm the creator, I'm the billionaire that would change the world, not just with money, not just with ideas, but with your own presence. Who's a true rich, the true wealthy? Someone with good intent, someone with good energy, someone with a sense of clarity, which they be jealous of you for the fact that they have chosen to live out of cowardice, out of hiding. And that's why you see that your haters are hiding. And they need to hide because they are liars. But you're like the sun. You're out there. You need not hide. I never ever hide. But the haters outside, they are constantly hiding, trying to show who they are not. They're so scared of hating their own self that even while they be planning against you, on your face, they smile. This is the level of hate that they have for themselves because they're not even honest enough with them stating the fact that they do not like you. So, the choice is up to you. Are you going to live as the background cowardice, people of demonic energies, as energy vampires, or are you going to show up as a hero in your life? Show up as a warrior, because to be in this path of truth means you've got to fight. You cannot just be a latent vegetable state like being and say, I'm a person of light. You've got to fight. You've got to be vital. You've got to be strong. You've got to be having those energies to slay those fucking demons. And sometimes that power might be just in you showing up. You need not take a gun and shoot them. It's just about you being as who you are, just you showing up. Have you noticed how come when you sing, you dance, when you be chanting God's name, your haters, they've got a problem with that? They don't know that it's not them. So I do not hate them. But I see through the demonic energies that takes control of them, how they start to throw off their negative vibes to you. Because their demon gets triggered, they cannot stand a person of light. They cannot stand somebody who stands in the light of God. And that's why the demons are scared of the power of God, of Christ. Because what was Christ all about? He was all love, pure energy of love. And these fear based energies, they are so scared of people of love. That's why, even if you look in the history, so many great saints and sages and Buddhist monks were killed because they could not stand their good energies, their energies of love. They wanted to put fear and show that no, I'm more strong than you. And constantly the entire world is at war because of this. Fear wants to show to the people of love that no, I'm more powerful than you. But how could that be? The moment sun comes up, the entire darkness goes away. So you are the sun. And just remember who you are. Just remember every single day who you are. Write it down. Speak it out in affirmation about yourself. I'm strong, I'm beautiful, I'm powerful, I'm healthy, I'm wealthy, I'm a billionaire. I'm creating whatever I want to create, and nobody can stop me. I'm the force of God, and I can create anything. All right? Just have these affirmations. Just have a straight sense of faith in yourself, just like how the demons have got a lot of faith in demons. You've got to have your faith in God. Because there's no other way. There's no other way to come to light. But if you just turn your back from darkness to the light, the moment you face the sun, you are in the light. But for that, you must stop living in the shadows. You cannot be hiding somewhere in a closed door in a garage, closing yourself from light and say, look, there's no light. This is the proof. There's no light. Where is the light? Show me. Just open the door and go out and face the sun. There is the light. But these demons outside, these energy vampires, they want to live in darkness and make you live like them too. Nah, Not doing that. So just be about it. Love God, love yourself, and love the sun because you are the sun. Know your powers and act accordingly. I'll see you in the next video. Peace and love. Thank you for listening. Namaste.